I'm HUGZ. That's Sam. Welcome to HUGZ and Sam. Today we're getting into Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, episode 48. The end of the last episode, we saw Lan Fan return up in the mix, looking kind of like a little more of a badass character.
And I was like, Lan Fan.
Lan Fan.
I was like,
I always chalk it up to like your southern accent. Sometimes you say stuff really weird.
But then I was like, well, whenever we were like, I was like, oh, it's Lan Fan after, and I was like, oh, I said Lan Fan. I'm so embarrassed.
She's like, good old Lan Fan, just recycle. But anyway, she rushes in, saves the day, goes in on Gluttony. Ling is super excited. Ling is back in the picture, by the way. Greed gave way to Ling. There's a lot of things that happen. Craziest stuff that's happening.
What? Oh my gosh.
Al just appearing out of the mist. Like, there was so much emotion in his, like, body shaking, like, trembling with pride inside of him. Like, that was so
and, like,
creepy.
all
in the
of the
eyes.
like, that was creepy. And then, like, of course, pride, like Salim pride, like, the little Salim version was, like, in the woods, and then Lion Dude was attacking him.
Going ham.
Hey, it's just like, it was weird.
Just beating up a little kid in the woods.
You know, and
just beating some Blair Witch Project. All right, but let's jump into it. See what's going down. We're on the downhill slide now. We got less than 20 episodes left.
I have a really corny joke. I was going to say the Salim witch trial. Because they're in the woods.
Oh, let's see what's going down. That was good, though.
I know.
I'm proud of that, actually.
You're going to diss me. I knew you were going to diss me.
I'm not.
I knew you were going to diss me.
I'm not. High five. Good one. There we go. This is why you watch, folks. Or the reason you don't.
Yeah, you're like, screw this.
Lan Fan chops his arm off. Damn, just chops his arm off.
Will you stop killing me? I don't want to die anymore.
Oh, wow.
Oh, snap.
Wow. Just let me eat you already.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Did he bite her, like, new mechanical arm? Is that what it was?
You're really kicking ass. That's some woman you got. I didn't know you were such a stud. You've been hiding her all this time.
Oh, my gosh.
You know, I'm full of surprises.
That's so weird. Every time she chops his freaking, like, arm off. Chop both of his arms off.
Lovely just stands there because they can't see, So weird. Wow.
Her companion is fighting a homunculus called Pride out there.
You almost forget about them going on because...
Yeah.
And there's something disquieting about that one. It seems to dwarf the others in comparison.
That's probably Ed's father.
You think so?
Oh, the play
Are
on
you
words.
saying that your father isn't human?
Oh,
Is that the final? Dang.
I said not to worry. We have resources besides hand-to-hand combat.
Give us some warning next time.
I want to know what's going on with Al still.
yeah.
He was like just
And
in
where
a
he
dormant
was,
state.
yeah.
Don't forget what pride is. It's kind of easy though when you see him in that body to kind of forget that he's this uber powerful homunculus, you know?
Yeah. He's getting wrecked up.
Is he or is he playing possum? He's like tiring himself out. Oh, light!
Someone out there?
Crap.
No!
A monster! Oh no, it's got a kid!
Oh, snap. They're gonna go after him. Oh, the small snap!
Oh my gosh, no.
That's so creepy!
He's gotta kill them because I thought he was gonna kill them because they saw him.
I'm glad they shed some light for us. Now let's shed some of your blood. Goodbye, Chimera.
Nice!
Yes! Time, Pops.
Oh snap, almost fell. Man, these episodes are getting so much freaking better. Just keeps getting better and better.
He's crying. That's so sad.
Gluttony.
Yeah, I mean, he's a terrible...
I'm so torn when it comes to Gluttony.
Yeah. Sounds so dumb and innocent.
About time, Colonel.
Squad goals.
The Fuhrer's train was destroyed, with the Fuhrer riding in it. We'll all be damned.
He's gonna pop up at some point.
And no matter the outcome, there's no turning back. No. Even if we win, this mission still won't be close to completion. Not until we rebuild this nation. With me as the Fuhrer, we'll still have the task of setting things right. In other words, I'm only giving you a single order to obey. Don't die!
Isn't that the order he gave Hawkeye before? It was like, don't die. It's just freaking awesome.
What is this? Why can't I cut him?
I love like how the homunculus is doing all this stuff, but Celine, like the body form, is just chilling.
Yeah.
You know? Oh my god. Oh.
He's like getting angry though. You can tell he can't do anything to him.
You're not giving up, are you?
Is he gonna like bring Al's body back to fight him or whatever?
You brought this on yourself.
Oh my god. It's so creepy watching the shadow come out of it.
Yeah.
Too much light.
Yep.
That's what I was talking about before, that they could like drive out all the shadow in last episode. That's freaking awesome
cool,
with the flash bomb now.
Wow.
Ow! He's not conscious. You gotta get him out of
They
here
gotta
now.
do something to like
He's
awaken
not still-
him.
Oh, wow. That is so cool how they do
It's
that.
like even driving it away from Salim, you know?
You're pushing your luck. Gluttony. How many times have they killed you now?
I lost count. But I know it was a lot, though.
What is he doing?
No! Please don't do it, Pride!
What the hell?
What is he doing?
It hurts! Please help me!
Can he like take in like his philosopher's stone and like make him more powerful?
He's devoured him.
I recognize that scent. You're somewhere close by, aren't you? Hohenheim.
Holy shit! Oh my god! I can't! Oh my god! It always drives me nuts. It always drives me nuts. Whenever I'm like super into an episode, and hold on, there's so much left. How is this? Oh, there's after credit in this one.
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm like, there's like 4 minutes left in this thing. I felt like I don't know. It went by so fast.
Yeah, I did.
Some of these episodes,
I feel like this after credits long.
Some of these episodes, honestly, like it was more in the earlier episodes, or like, damn, some of these felt like 50-minute episodes.
Yeah.
But like these ones that are just so action packed, it's like freaking feels like 2.5 minutes. Okay.
Oh, I feel so bad. He's like, don't, it hurts. Don't leave me. It hurts. Like, that is heartbreaking. And we just got done saying, like, how heartbreaking it is to, like, see
He's,
him
like,
cry
innocent.
and stuff. And then he
getting
gets
this set up
eaten
here.
like that. Like, that's terrible. By someone that, like, he trusts, you know, like his own, like, family.
Pride is dangerous, though. All right, but let's watch this before we get into
Pride
everything
did it
that's
because
going
they were
on.
both getting beat the hell up, and so he wanted to become stronger.
Well, yeah.
I guess.
From what we've uncovered, Mustang's gathered his subordinates and is sneaking around.
Mustang's got to have something to do with the Fuhrer's train. Hell, he's probably the one behind the Ishvalans pouring into the city. I doubt that it's a coincidence.
Do they, like, question her at all?
If I were in his place, well, I would most likely take the Fuhrer's wife as a hostage.
Why bother doing such a thing? So he's going to take a pointless hostage and make sure that he's branded as a traitor. Even further proof that humans are relentlessly ridiculous creatures.
You would think they would question her, like, having just joined and then, like, things are starting to go kind of crazy, you know what I mean? That she's not with them.
And then she said that right there, like, this like...
Hey! Move your vehicle.
Judo chop!
What? Lord Mustang?
Legs I guess now we'll see, like, what she truly knows and...
Yeah.
What's going on, Lieutenant? Why would you do something like this?
Please forgive us for startling you like this. I need you to come with me, Madam Fuhrer. We have no intention of harming you.
Because if she has been fooled this whole time, like, I feel really bad for her, you know? Damn, this after credit's intense.
You know, there's quite a bit to it, too.
Yeah.
Memories separate the young.
I was like, is there more? But wait, there's more. Okay, so Hohenheim was a, what was it? He didn't say unsettling, but it kind of felt that way. That's what's his name? I forget the old man's name.
I just call him Grandpa.
Fu? Is that what they called him? Fu?
Was it?
I think so. But anyway, Lan Fan OG, but like her automail looks messed up now, but she handled greed, but not as badly as Pride did. And this harkens back, weird term to use, but way back to our original conversation, like we said, where we felt really bad.
He meant gluttony.
Or gluttony, yeah. Where we felt really bad for gluttony.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just that innocence, that kind of like stupidity. He just feels like a big dumb know, guy who just happens to be in this situation. Like it wasn't his choice or whatever. He was born into this world and feels the way he feels.
Yeah.
So especially like you said, how he's like, stop, it hurts. Like it's really sad, but you have to remember, just like they said with Salim, you have to remember what he is.
Right.
With Gluttony, you have to remember he's murdered and devoured these people, and he's made of souls that were sacrificed for evil. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard, but you have to remember that.
Yeah. For sure.
But now...
So wasn't that... Because whenever I said, like,
Gluttony.
he ate him just to take on the power, you're like, well, yeah. So, like, what did you mean? Like, is that not what happened? Like, is that not why he ate him? Like, that's what I get from it. It's that he ate him so he could...
You said because they were both beaten up or whatever, so he could, like... I'm saying, like, I think he just did it because that's what he wanted to do. Like, he felt like he was weak.
Well, so the way he worded it was, like, we're both getting beat up pretty bad. And then he, like, ate him, and he also got Gluttony's powers now. So it kind of made it seem like that was the goal. Like, all the other was...
But I'm saying, I think it was, like, Gluttony just seemed weak compared to him. Like, he was laying there, like... You know what I mean? He wasn't...
Yeah, he can't fight.
Yeah, you know what I mean? He's not as smart or as strong or as motivated or disciplined as Pride. And Pride figured, if we're both in this situation, we're both getting beat up, why not just take your...
Sacrifice them.
Yeah, why not just take your powers into me? You know what I mean? But what's crazy with, what do we call this? Plutony? Pridony? I don't know. Pridony. But anyway, so now we have Gluttony and Pride together. And what would be interesting to see is if this Salim character, if the Pride character, the recreation of the dwarf, what if he ate or consumed all of the stones from the homunculus, all of the, what do you call it, the sins, okay? Would he then in himself be like another form of father? because he would be like all of his human, like all of his human sins or human traits combined.
Right. That's a weird thought.
That would be interesting.
Yeah, I like that.
I love the character design for Pride,
yeah.
And the fact that it's also like, because Salim and Pride are kind of two separate entities. Like it's Pride, the shadowy eye monster, which is amazing.
Yeah.
And it's so cool. I love the way that they like, it's these dagger like, you know,
reminds me of Lust's fingers.
Yeah. And I love how they're just jutting out and they're fast moving, and the way that the little hands crawl, switched off with this small innocent tiny child.
Yeah.
You know, or at least looks like.
Yeah, looks until he gets the look on his face where he goes like.
Exactly. I don't know. I love it though. This is getting so good.
And also Hohenheim coming out there. Like, are we about to see Hohenheim fight Pride?
I don't know. What's gonna officially go on finally with Olivier? She's in the inner circle.
Yeah.
Okay? She's got to be the one who makes a move on Father, in my opinion.
Her saying that about kidnapping, which is what he actually does, like, is she like, I don't know, like, that just to me seems like she's not on their side.
I feel like she's in on the greater plan.
Yeah.
Like with Mustang.
Oh, I was like, in on the greater plan with Father?
No, I feel like she's in on the greater plan with Mustang, and that
feel
they
like
knew
that too. Like,
that.
I feel like she's good.
I felt like they knew that Father wouldn't. Father doesn't value humans like that.
Yeah.
So he wouldn't see why Wrath would, but Wrath specifically mentioned he got to pick her. Yeah. You know what I mean? And that's why, throwing way back to that, when I was like, does he actually care about her then?
Yeah, because that's like his one thing then.
That he was like really happy
that was, like,
about
his one thing, so that's like his weak spot, I guess.
Is it? Or is it not?
Yeah.
It could be,
we'll find out.
Or it might not be. But my hope, and again, throwing back to another theory that I had forever ago, that little sliver of Wrath, that little sliver of who he was, or that little bit of humanity he had, could be working against the grain. Now, I know that's probably like a crazy idea, and everybody's gonna be like, no, he's terrible. There's no way. Everything he's done is evil and whatever. It's like,
he wasn't always that way.
Like real early on, we thought he was gonna protect Mustang in that against Lust. Like, remember way back?
Yeah. But, like, do you remember, like, before he became Fuhrer, like...
Yeah.
Like, who he was, like...
Well, but that's my... I'm, like, coming at this from different ways. That's why I said before, is it a Ling greed situation where that original soul never died? He said all the souls vied for contention or whatever, and only the strongest one or whatever took over.
But if they, like, get
was
along...
there a piece? Was there a piece of him inside of there still?
Yeah. And I feel like they could, because, like, Ling is hanging on, you know?
That's what I'm saying. And if he was, like, so strong that he was the dude who could make it through the process, if he was the only one who could make it through, like, all of the trials, what's to say his soul wasn't strong enough to hold on?
Exactly.
And I know people call me crazy, but I think that it makes sense to me. And no matter how many people that makes upset in the comment section, I know y'all will be there. I just feel like it makes sense to me.
Yeah.
That it could be possible.
People will be like, bro,
we've told you a million times.
Wrong.
Yeah.
Well, the reason you told us this is because you watched to the end, probably.
What?
Like, if people who say, like, that we're wrong or something.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's because they've seen till the end.
A lot of people have seen
know.
Fullmetal, like, you know, they've seen this show, they've read the books, they've whatever, and then they're like, I've seen this 7 times. How dare you not notice this one thing that happened in 5 seconds? Yeah. You know, how did you not see Salim was playing with Legos and he built a Philosopher's Stone in episode 7? You know what I mean? Like, something like that. But I don't know. The coolest thing about doing this the way that we do it, you know, of course we have the reaction video, but I love just talking about theories and cool things, what the story could be. Just like we talked about how cool it would have been if they would have found Salim in the tunnel for the Pride reveal.
Yeah.
If that would have been how we found out about Pride.
Yeah.
It's just cool to talk about little things like what would enrich a story for us or other ways it could go. Because really, until we're 16 more episodes in or whatever, we're not going to know how it goes.
Yeah.
So right now is the fun time you can play with it, and it can be anything right now.
Yeah.
Once we know, then the fun's over, really.
For sure.
Because then there's no more guessing.
So it was the building that, it was like the store, the bar, or whatever that they blew up? Because I was taking a note. I feel bad for missing that part, but they blew up the store.
Yeah, her chateau or whatever she called it.
That's weird that they blew it up. I guess evidence.
Well, the people were all rushing in to go get them once they found out that that was his mom. Yeah. So they blew it up and they were under it. They took a tunnel down, so they don't know where they went.
That's intense.
You know what I mean? They could have been inside there and blew themselves up.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I don't know. Awesome episode, though. Let us know what you thought in the comment section down below. Like it if you did. Sub if you don't already. Shout out to our patrons watching the full and early reactions up on Patreon. Thank you so much for your support. You really do not know how much it means to us. It means the world. We'll be back with more videos with you soon. Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.